Hey Vanity Fair, I'm back bitches, and I'm here for a part 2, and I have my coffee. Oh, EY does not sponsor this. So I am doing a part 2 of my play on Billie Eilish's Vanity Fair interview, where she answers the same set of questions every single year. However, for me, since I don't have that time, we're gonna be doing it every 3 months. Also, I'm filming in my roommate's room right now because my room has, I don't know, Bob the Builder outside the window, and I'm gonna let him do his job, let him do his thing. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. It sounds like he's building a house out there. It was just way too loud. I had to move over here. We got some good lighting, so I can't complain. I'm excited, but nervous. It's December 6th, 2021. Today is March 15, 2022. My most popular video on my YouTube channel is still my coming out video. It is around 60,000 views right now. And my most liked picture is still that birthday post, which I'm okay with. I think creating these questions, I was like, oh, maybe in 3 months I will see growth in my YouTube videos or my Instagram, and it'll just keep continuously growing. However, you know, that's not always reality, and I'm okay with that. Also, just by the way, I have a huge ass cold sore inside my lip right here. I put some like fucking Orajel cold sore cream thing. There's 2, and they have combined into this powerful cold sore. If you see my mouth moving in weird, unusual ways, that's why. You see a little dribble of drool over here, you'll know why. So on YouTube, I have 1,775 subscribers. On YouTube, I now have 1,989 followers. On Instagram, I have 2,232 followers, 2,300 followers, 15,688 followers, 17,696, and then I have a personal account, which is at 21,022 followers, 25,677. And I'm super proud of that because, you know, I hit 25K on TikTok, and I will take the little wins, celebrate anything that I can get. I'm clearly not in my room right now, but nothing has really changed in my room. The only thing that I can think of is my friend Annette gave me this really pretty lamp. I will just put the picture here for you guys to see. Relatively complicated. I broke up with my ex about 6 months ago. It was a mutual breakup. He was my first love, so it's been really, really rough. And on top of that, we've been navigating staying friends, which I know everyone is always like, is that the best idea? And I'm just like, let me figure it out myself, okay? Period. Because I know a few people that have stayed friends with their exes. I think it's possible. I mean, my ex and I right now, we're still friends, and it's been over 6 months. So I feel a lot better. I feel like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I do feel like I finally let him go in some way. Wow, that was a lot. So I'm in a much better place now. I have definitely not fully healed because, you know, healing is not linear, but I've definitely come a long way. I'm much, much better than I was at that point. And you guys already probably know this, but my ex and I stopped talking around January 2022. I told him that we should just like stop talking for 6 months. I am so much happier where I'm at right now than I was 3 months ago. So it's just so crazy watching that clip. And I was really excited to film this part 2 because I know that I've been progressing in my healing, and I was so excited to share that with you guys. And then based on that clip, you know, I still really, really agree that some exes can stay friends. My personality type is very emotional and stays very attached to people, so becoming friends with my ex, I think, wasn't the best idea, and I'm really glad that I was able to figure that out on my own. You know, if I had the same personality as my ex, I think we would still be friends to this day, but that's not the case. I'm just really happy seeing this and being able to share with you guys like how I feel right now. I'm wearing a raggedy, tattered jacket, and then I have this like Ashworth t-shirt, like navy blue corduroy material long sleeve. It's my dad's. And then this really nice like, I don't know, blue shirt. I got this shirt from Fresh Clean Tees. They gave it to me as part of a PR package. Aha! And I am manifesting right now that in the next 3 months, I'm going to get a brand sponsorship. I'm telling you right now. You Don't Know Me by Summer Walker. Probably Sweetest Pie by Meg Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa. It is a bop. It's super catchy. Go listen to it, please. Everything about it is just... My most repeated song for the past few months has been Camera Roll by Casey Musgraves. Very, very random, but it's probably I Love Yous by Haley Steinfeld. She came out with this like secret album, and I somehow stumbled upon this one song, and I just really relate to it. The lyrics, she pretty much is like, no more I love yous until I fully healed. And obviously that's pretty relatable to my situation. So the last person I texted was my friend Sonia, and I said, I just came up with the questions, haha. She was asking me what I'm up to today, and then I told her like the whole concept for this like interview series. stories. And then she was like, wait, how come I didn't get to ask you questions? I want to ask. And I was like, no, I just made this shit up. Nothing spicy, nothing too crazy. This is such a scary question to answer. I am going to say no. I think maybe like a month or two ago, I was the saddest I've ever been in my life. And then I think last week was maybe the second to saddest. I think it was just feelings of loneliness because I really require physical touch from a partner. I get very unmotivated and sad a lot of the times from work and my love life. I think I used to be that type of person that really enjoyed going out all the time. I really looked forward to planning trips and hanging out with my friends like every few days. For me now, I don't exactly look forward to a lot of things. If something exciting falls through, I'm so used to being disappointed that I don't care anymore.
Oh my God.
And I've been so used to it because so many things have fallen through in the past few months.
Wow, that was a lot.
My answer is that I am happier. I was in a really bad place 3 months ago, and I'm definitely not in that place anymore. I have like gotten pieces of myself back. I think obviously the breakup was weighing on me really, really hard. Finally being able to move on from that and heal from that has made me overall a lot happier, I guess. You know, my career isn't taking off exponentially. Like, it's not blowing up. I'm still not making money from it, but I'm growing here, and that is the most important, and I'm super happy about that. I feel not too great about my body, but I'm okay with it. I do have pandemic weight. I think a month or two ago, I got a membership at a gym, so I'm trying to, you know, lose some body fat. I mean, also, just like a side note, I have body dysmorphia, so I don't exactly know what my body looks like, so I can't tell if I like it or not. I just like avoid mirrors when I'm shirtless, and I'm very rarely shirtless. Trying to learn to love my body more, but it's obviously very, very hard to do. So definitely still on that self-love journey, trying to figure out how to love my body more. I mentioned the gym membership, and I have been going regularly. I go a few times a week still, and you know, I think the pandemic weight went down a little, but you don't need to confirm in the comments. No thank you, I don't need that. How do I feel about my body? I feel pretty good about it. Something that I'm trying to do is looking at myself in the mirror more often. And maybe this is TMI, but like looking at my naked body in the mirror more often and just like trying to appreciate it more. So my favorite show right now is Sex Lives of College Girls on HBO Max. Right now is probably Abbott Elementary. It is just so funny. It's like a Modern Family, Parks and Rec type of vibe, but it takes place at an elementary school. It's not an ad, I just really like the show, but you guys can watch it on Hulu or on abc.com. I'm pretty sure the episodes are free now. So just to, by the way, I'm cutting a few questions out because it just doesn't make sense to do them like every 3 months. Like, it has no purpose. The last time was in San Francisco. Went to SF for a little trip with my friends, so one of the nights I just dipped out really quick. You ho. That boy and I, we still like each other's stories every now and then, but you know, we don't really talk that much just because, you know, he's an SF. Other than kissing, I haven't done anything like super physically intimate, but I did go on a date with a boy maybe like a month ago, and we did make out like after our dates. I'm no longer, you know, going on dates with him, but that was the last time that I was physically intimate. I don't know, like, is kissing physically intimate? I think so. This question is really interesting because it's really hard to remember like the last time that you laughed super hard, but I think it's nice to look back on. I think the last time that I can think of is at my party. I have these two queer friends, one's a girl, one's a guy, and they've never met before, and we were in this like group setting, and when they saw each other, they're like, oh my god, I like your outfit, oh my god, I like your outfit too. Both of them are out, so I was just like, oh my god, not to out anyone, but you know, queer recognizes queer, and we were just like all dying. They like hugged, they're like, oh my god, no way, like, you're queer, I'm queer too. Like, you know, it was like a really cute, funny moment. The last trip that I went on was San Francisco with my friends Annette and Sonia, and we all drove up. Last trip that I went on, my cousins brought me to Mexico with them, so that was super fun. Let's see what I said. I think I said something stupid. I want to be on the cover of Gay Times magazine. I know exactly what I'm gonna wear. I want to be able to have millions of followers on YouTube so that I can have this as a sustainable career. Brandon, I'm gonna stop you right there. This is a horrible answer because how is that gonna change in 3 months? Think, Brandon. I actually wrote down manifestations this time. I think it's in my journal, so I'm gonna go grab that super quick. I wanna reach 5,000 YouTube subscribers. That one might not be realistic. Reach 50,000 TikTok followers, get a paid sponsorship. I wanna start streaming on Twitch. I wanna fall in love with someone, haha. And then I also want to finish 3 books. The last time that I cried was yesterday. That sounds about right. I gave this whole spiel to my ex about why we couldn't do a call once a week. My ass rehearsed it because I wanted to make sure that I got every single word off my chest. And when I was rehearsing it at one point, I mentioned how I feel like I lost him as a best friend and I might possibly lose him as a friend now. And then the tears just started streaming down my face. I definitely cry a lot less than I did 3 months ago, but I did cry on Friday. It was like very small things I was getting really stressed out about. And then because it was such a minor detail that I was getting stressed out about, I was like, I don't want to complain to my friends about it. And then I was just like starting to miss my ex, because I feel like when you're with a partner, you can complain to them about anything. And so I kind of in that moment felt slightly lonely. I started like crying, but it was just like literally a tear in the car when I was driving. So many things happening that day, so that's why I was feeling so emotional. I'm still a crybaby, but I cry way less than I did 3 months ago for sure. The last time that I was proud of myself is being able to pull the plug on that once a week call. Period. I'm very attached to my ex, but I've slowly detached from him throughout the months. Being able to finally tell him that, you know, we don't have to call all the time. Very, very proud still of December Brandon, and I'm also very proud of January Brandon, because that's when I really pulled the plug on no talking at all for 6 months. Something that I'm really proud of recently was putting myself out there, you know, going on dates now. I have this pact with my friend where we are going on a date with a new boy every 2 weeks. It's just been really good for me because it kind of forces me to put myself out there. And then I'm also really proud that I have been going to the gym regularly for the last like month or two. So I added one more question that I will, you know, be using for the next interviews. Everything will work out for you in the end. You know, we always figure shit out. And when it comes to boys, you'll always find someone better. Something that I get hung up on a lot is like, I'll find a boy that I match with and I'll be like, he's the one, he's so perfect, he's so cute, I'm not gonna find anyone better. And then, you know, a few weeks later, I find someone that I react the same way. And so it's just like, Brandon, there's a lot of boys out there. Stop selling yourself short and thinking that's the best you're gonna get, because that's not the case. I really, really like this series so much, and like watching back on it is super cool. But please like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I don't have a job and I need to pay rent. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Air kiss.